Yes, I have asked you people to just go through the phasor diagram of narrowband FM and as well as standard AM, right? So, how many of you have gone through that? Last class, I think on Friday, I could ask some people. They said even some have shown also. Yes. What about others? Yes, Prajwal, could you go through? Prajwal.
Sir, I tried, sir. I couldn't get it. So I told last class only. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
told you will do
Yeah.
it.
So you have not explored anything how to draw a phasor diagram?
Meaning, sir, I know that
Yeah.
I've tried it, sir, but then I don't know where to put the values. Like I know the basic part of the diagram I've done it.
Okay. Since you know how to draw e power j theta in a real and imaginary axis.
Yeah, real and imaginary axis, sir. Now the fine tuning is required.
Okay. Okay. Then what about Sai? Ram Sai? Ram Sai. Yes, Ram Sai. Rakshita W. Rakshita W. So if you are not responding now, you will not be considered for attendance. Okay, Rakshita W.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir.
Why it requires 2 minutes time to talk to you?
No, sir. My internet.
Then why you cannot unmute and say yes, whether you have gone through the phasor diagram, this one or
Sir,
not.
I was absent for that class.
So what?
So I wasn't there, sir.
Well, you can ask your friends and go through. No? Yes,
Yes,
what
sir.
about Namita? Namita,
Yes, sir.
huh. Have you gone through the phasor diagram?
No, sir.
No, no. Why you don't want to submit assignment also now? Hmm?
I'll I'll submit, sir.
When after reminding so many times. Yes, what about
Sorry.
Anand? Anand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah, okay, just let me say a few basic things and switch on to the narrowband FM. Okay. So I hope this is visible, right? My board. Okay. Uh, I hope you all know this very, very basic thing, what I'm going to say, that is e power j theta, right? E power j theta can be written as what? Uh, Abhishek Reddy, can you tell, man? Abhishek Reddy?
Sir, e power j theta only.
E power j theta can be written as what, man?
Sir, e power j theta only.
E power j theta can be written as e power j theta only. I'm expecting you to tell in terms of cos and sine, man. You are not aware. So e power j theta will be is equal to cos theta plus j sin theta. Okay. So out of these two, which one is the real part and which one is the imaginary part? Can you say?
Sir, j sin theta is imaginary part.
J sin theta is the imaginary part and cos theta is the
Real part.
real part, right? Okay. So now let me represent this graphically. That is, if I take x-axis is the real part, okay, and y-axis is the imaginary part. I can write this as what? E power j theta. Okay. So with what angle? This is the angle, right? Theta. Right? With a magnitude of 1, I can say. Yes, this is aware. And if I project this onto the real axis, I get cos theta. Similarly, the projection onto the imaginary axis will be giving j sin theta. Okay, so this is very, very basic thing. Now, if I set theta of t, okay, I hope everybody aware of this. How to write e power j theta in terms of cos theta and sin theta, and how to draw that. Right, this is known as the phasor diagram. Okay, now if I set theta of t is equal to 2 pi ft, okay, I can draw this is the real part, and this one is the imaginary part, right? This will be rotating at what this one 2 pi ft. Okay, so this will be moving at a rate of f hertz, we say, or f means it will rotate at the rate of f cycles per second. Okay, and is the magnitude of 1. Just I replace theta by theta of t, which is 2 pi ft. Okay. Yes, is this fine? Similarly, you can project it to the real axis, that will be cos theta, and imaginary axis, that will give you the sin theta. Now, I hope you noted these things as a very basic concepts. I'm scrolling up.
Sir, 1 second, sir.
And even you can write e power j theta of t, okay, which is equal to, let me substitute just theta of t as what? 2 pi ft, e power j 2 pi ft. Okay, so which is equal to what I can write? Cos of 2 pi ft, right, plus j into sin of 2 pi ft. This one I call it as what? Real part of e power j theta, or you can say real portion, this one, right? And this one is the imaginary part. So let me rewrite the same thing by recalling. Okay? So what I can say, cos theta. Yeah, cos theta can be written in terms of exponential as what? Rakshita W, can you say? Cos theta can be written in terms of exponential form. Yes, what can be written? Rakshita W? Yes, Rakshita.
Sir,
Cos theta can be written as what in terms of exponentials?
uh,
Cos theta. Very, very basic. It is e power j theta, right, plus e power minus j theta by 2. Why you have not come across this type of equation?
I have, sir.
Then why you can't say? If I substitute cos theta as 2 pi ft, right? So I can write it as what? E power j2 pi ft plus e power minus j2 pi ft by 2, right? So now let me draw this with respect to these sinusoids. Yes, is it possible to draw by yourself? Already I said how to draw e power j theta, no? Now I have two sinusoids. One is e power j 2 pi ft by 2 and another one is e power minus j 2 pi ft by 2. Yes, how you can draw that? Yes, similar to e power j theta. Here one more is there, that is e power minus j theta is there. Just take this as a real axis and this will be the what? Imaginary part, right? Yeah. So first one e power j 2 pi ft. How can I represent that? Already I said this one, right? So the magnitude of 1, so it will be rotating counterclockwise, right? At what frequency? F hertz. And this one is what? Which is 2 pi ft. Right? Is it fine? Yes, I am asking, is it fine? E power j 2 pi ft. Okay, similarly, next one is what? E power minus j 2 pi ft means what? It is rotating in the counterclockwise direction. This I will get cos 2 pi ft, right? Yeah, this is the phase what I can write for e power minus j 2 pi ft. Okay, so this will be rotating in clockwise direction. At what rate? F hertz, that is F cycles per second. So this, the negative frequency we means we call this e power j 2 pi ft. Okay, e power j 2 pi ft rotates counterclockwise, right? CCW I can say counterclockwise. So we call that as positive frequency. Right? Similarly, e power minus j 2 pi ft. Okay? E power minus j 2 pi ft. This rotates clockwise direction, right? So this we call as negative frequency. Yes, is this clear? Writing e power j 2 pi ft and e power minus j 2 pi ft in the phasor diagram. That is real and imaginary part. So with this basic understanding, now I think we'll switch over to how we can draw the phasor diagram for the narrowband FM and as well as the standard AM. Yes, I hope you all have noted this. Shall I scroll up? Yes, I'm asking you people, shall I scroll up? Or still you're in the state of writing only?
Yes, sir. Done.
Done. So this is all just basic, okay, to just understand how do we represent in a phasor representation. Narrowband FM and AM, okay, for single tone modulation. Okay. Yeah, before I start narrowband FM, let me first say about standard AM. Okay. So, what is the expression we can write for standard AM for single tone modulation? Yes, Manjunath, can you say the expression for standard AM, man?
Sir, 1 minute. One minute, sir. Sir, AC cos
1 minute, man. Yeah, the single tone AM signal. Yeah. Yes, Manjunath.
Sir, AC cos 2 pi FCT.
Yeah, AC cosine of 2 pi FCT. Yes, next.
Then KF AM sine.
You tell that is known as what mu, no? That is known as
Yes,
mu
yes, sir.
modulation index, right? Mu into AC by 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Cosine of what? 2 pi. Yeah, quickly you should tell.
ಅದು ಸರಿಗ್ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಾನು.
ಸರಿ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ ನಿನ್ಗೆ. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ AM ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟೋನ್ AM ಗೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅನ್ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್, then upper side band and the lower side band. What is this? Now you are searching and telling. So far you have not understood what standard AM is, right? There is no point in searching and saying. By this time you should be able to say, yes, the standard AM consists of unmodulated carrier plus the upper side band and as well as the lower side band. Okay, at least now can you say how do we express the upper side band? That is why I didn't write cos 2 pi of what? In bracket I left. I have understood you are searching for the equation. Yes, how do we represent upper side band? So you
Sir,
don't
F plus FM, sir.
Huh?
F plus FM, upper side band.
What it is? F plus FM or FC plus FM?
Yeah, FC plus FM, sir. Upper
FC plus
side band.
FM. So FC plus FM. Okay, similarly lower side band?
FC minus FM.
FC minus FM. So you don't know the equation only, then how do you write the phasor diagram for this? Isn't it? You don't know what is upper side band, what is lower side band. Yes, sir. Ram Sai. Ram Sai. Danda Ram Sai is there. Danda Ram Sai. Yeah, just now I wrote e power j theta is what and cos theta is what and all, right? Now, with respect to that, is it possible to express this equation in the exponential form? Can you just for the first term, how can I express only the real part of AC cosine of 2 pi f ct? Yes? Yes, Ram Sai. Ram Sai.
Sir.
What are you doing, man? See, just now I have explained, right? I started with e power j theta only. How do you express that as in terms of cos and cosine? And I said in that which one is real part and which one is imaginary part. So now we have come to an equation, right? Now you need to apply those basic concepts here to express this equation in terms of only the exponentials. Yeah, even I said about cos 2 pi ft, right? Which is equal to what? E power j 2 pi ft plus e power minus j 2 pi ft by 2, right? In that, what is the real part? How can I express this? 1 minute ಅಲ್ಲ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ನೀನು ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. You're not able to apply what I am saying, right? So this above equation we can rewrite in terms of only exponentials as is real part of, I am writing only the real part, that is AC. So cos theta, right? It will be e power j 2 pi fct. Okay. then 1 plus, next is what, mu into, I am taking e power j 2 pi fct as common. Okay, 1 plus, that is I am writing 1 plus this one into for this, okay, cos 2 pi of fc plus fm. Okay, since already fc is there outside, so I can write it as what? Yes, what can I write? Only the real part, that is e power j 2 pi fmt. Okay, similarly for the next term, I can write it as mu into AC by 2 into e power minus j 2 pi fmt. Yes, is this fine? Whatever I have written? Only the real part. Take 1 minute time. If you want, you can express both. So I skipped one step here. Okay. So I will not be able to write each and every step. So I should be able to write this. Then you should be able to bring it to this form. That is why I told those basics. Yes, is this clear what I am asking? Writing in terms of only the exponential function, that too the real part. If you have any questions to ask, you can ask. Since AC already have taken it out, I can eliminate that. Okay. Yes, is this clear what I have written? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Yeah, now we'll try to draw the phasor diagram, okay, for the thing which is written in the square bracket. Okay. And by taking this as reference, the carrier as reference. Okay, so let me say, I said that we'll be drawing the phasor diagram for the term which is there in the square bracket, right? Taking carrier as a reference. So I can write the first term, carrier with magnitude is 1, right? So this is my reference point. Okay. So how do I write this one? E power j 2 pi fmt. It should rotate counterclockwise or clockwise if I take this as my reference. Yes, people should say quickly.
Sir,
Ah,
sir, in the above equation,
ah.
sir, how the second and the third term had cos of 2 pi fc plus fmt,
Yeah,
no,
I
sir?
mean, see, here I have taken e power j 2 pi fct outside, no man, outside the square bracket. If you multiply, then what you will get, man? E power j 2 pi fct into e power j 2
Okay.
pi fmt, what do you get? E power j 2 pi of fc plus fm of t, right?
Yeah.
What is this? This much multiplication of exponential adding? Huh? I should write those steps also.
No, sir, no, sir.
Just you should multiply. See, I said no, one step I skipped here.
Yeah, got it, sir.
You should be able to do that. Yeah. Now tell me for the C power J 2 pi FMT, whether it rotates in clockwise or anti-clockwise.
It is counterclockwise.
Counter-clockwise means if I take this as my reference point, so how do I draw that? In this, right? In this direction, right? Is it fine? So this angle will be what? 2 pi FMT. Is this fine? And with a value of what? Mu by 2. Right? The magnitude will be mu by 2. Right? It is rotating at this frequency, FM hertz. Right? Yes, for the next one, next term. For the next term, I am asking. It is e power minus j 2 pi FM. Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. So with respect to this as a reference point, I can write in this direction, right? With this angle as 2 pi FMT, right? Yes or no? So in this direction, it will be traveling. This will be traveling in the counterclockwise direction with the frequency of FM hertz. And here it will be, sorry, it is mu by 2. Its magnitude is mu by 2. Okay? So now, this will be what? Resultant. I can draw the resultant like this now. Yes, you are aware of that, resultant. So this one will be the resultant of the side bands, whatever I have drawn here. Okay? This is what? This one is resultant of side bands. Yes, is this clear what I have written? Yes, have you understood this phasor diagram?
Yes, sir.
So you can write this is the phasor diagram for single tone AM. So you keep this in mind. So let me now take up the narrowband FM equation and let us try to draw the phasor diagram of that, and then we'll try to understand in what way this is different from narrowband FM. Okay. Yes, I hope you people have drawn now.
Sir, in the above equation, why don't we consider e power j 2 pi fct, sir?
Yeah, I have taken that as reference. Okay. Here as a reference. I am interested in knowing this now. The side bands, in what direction they move. Okay.
Okay,
The
sir.
carrier is a reference.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, now let us try to write the expression for narrowband FM. Okay. Yes, Ramya, can you say what is the expression for narrowband FM for single tone modulation? Ramya.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. AC by 2.
Yeah, narrowband FM. Okay. You said about narrowband FM, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. AC into
1 minute, I will. Right. Yeah, phasor representation. Narrow band FM. Okay. So now let us try to write the expression for single tone narrow band FM signal. The single tone narrow band FM signal. Yes, Ramya, can you say no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
AC into
Uh,
cos
1 minute. Yes, narrow band FM, right? Yeah, which is equal to what I can write?
AC cos 2 pi FCT
Yeah, AC cos of 2 pi FCT. Yes,
minus beta AC by 2
minus beta AC by 2.
cos 2 pi FC minus FM
Yeah, cos 2 pi of FC minus FM of T. Yes.
plus B into AC by 2
Ah,
cos 2 pi FC plus FM of T.
okay. So in this, what is upper side band, what is lower side band, you are aware, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. In the same way, how we have written for AM, no? So let us try to write this also in terms of only the exponential part. Okay, but taking only the real part into consideration. Okay. So for this, yeah, Namita, can you say? Namita? Yes, Namita. Namita is there? Yes, Nishit Jain.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell, man? Can you tell the expression in terms of only the exponentials for this equation? Yeah, what I wrote for first term. It is similar to the previous equation only, no? Only the one sign is different, that's all. Rest all same. Yes, is there any change? See, first term is what? AC cosine of 2 pi FCT.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what can we write? Only the real part. Yes? Just check, man, this equation and above equation, what I've written for AM, is there any difference? Only one negative sign is there, that's all. For the lower side band, right? It is same as this one only, now. If you have understood how I have written for this, then you should be able to say, how can we write the expression in terms of only exponential for this? It's not able to say. And first term is common. What we can write now? It is AC in d power j 2 pi FCT only, no? It's Nishchit Jain.
Yes, sir.
Why you didn't get that point?
Got, sir.
At least next you can tell now whatever the term in bracket I am supposed to write. What should be the first term? Yes, what is the first term I'm supposed to write, man?
The beta times.
First term, man. First term. First term itself is beta times. Where are you? Are you in home or somewhere else? Yes, Nishit Jain. What is the first term I have written, man?
So 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute. Means you are not writing what I am writing also, not understanding also. Right? Yes, Namita. Namita. Yes, what about Prithvi? Prithvi. Rishav. Rishav. Arshita.
Sir,
Who is that? Yes, Vishal. Vishal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm asking you to tell me the expression, similar fashion what I've written for AM. I stopped at this one real part of AC e power j2 pi fct. So what is the first term? Suppose write in the bracket. Yes, is it not 1 minus beta by 2 into e power minus j2 pi fmt plus beta by 2 into e power j2 pi fmt? Yes, in what way it is different? Vishal.
Sir,
Uh,
so there is no upper and side band.
what? No upper sideband, man. It has both upper sideband and as well as lower sideband. Only the difference is sign in the lower sideband. There is one plus, it was there in standard AM. Here it is 1 minus of beta by 2 e power rest of the things. So how can we draw the phasor diagram for this, keeping carrier as reference? Yes, in the same fashion, is it possible to draw? If I take
Sir,
this as
can you explain again how you got the above equation?
how I got this above equation.
Yeah.
Okay. So I started with the basic. I started with e power j theta as what? Cos theta plus j sin theta, right? You are all there
Yes,
with
sir.
that? You are all there
Yes,
with
sir.
this equation, man. Why? Why did I tell all these basics first? See here, no, nobody will tell this much of basics. Okay. E power j theta is equal to cos theta plus j sin theta. I started with this. I have shown how to draw this in phasor diagram, real part and imaginary part. Is this clear, this point?
Yes, sir.
Then after that, I said theta of t is equal to what I said, 2 pi f t. With respect to that, I have drawn the phasor diagram, right? Then I said I cos theta is what? E power j theta plus e power minus j theta by 2. For this also is just substitute theta as 2 pi ftt, 2 pi ft, right? And I written this and I said how to draw the phasor diagram for this, for cos 2 pi ft in terms of the exponentials, right? So e power j 2 pi ft rotates in the counterclockwise direction, right? And e power minus j 2 pi ft, I said it is in the clockwise direction because the angle is, if I take this as a reference, so angle is decreasing, right? So it is rotating in the clockwise direction. For this one, for the first term, it is rotating in the counterclockwise direction. If I take this as my reference point, so as t increases, the angle increases. That is why it is in the counterclockwise direction. Okay. After this, yeah. So to write the real part of exponentials, right? So this is a real part, right? Cos theta is what? E power j theta. Yes or no, man? I wrote, I think,
Yes, sir.
here, what is the real portion and what is the imaginary portion, right? So I am writing this cos 2 pi ft. The real portion of this is what? Only the positive frequency, that is e power j 2 pi ft, right? See, this cos 2 pi ft can be written as what? E power j 2 pi ft plus e power minus j 2 pi ft by 2. But what is the real part? I am saying only it is e power j 2 pi ft. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So based on that, what I did is I have written here. Okay, I would have written one more step by writing for every term only this AC e power j 2 pi ft. Similarly, for this e power j 2 pi fct into e power j 2 pi fmt. Similarly, for this one e power j 2 pi fct into e power minus j 2 pi fmt. Then I would have taken e power j 2 pi fct as common, right? Yes, I hope that the term is it clear?
Oh, yes, sir.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, cos 2 pi fct is what I said, e power j 2 pi fct, right? Similarly, here, cos 2 pi of fc plus fm of t is there. This can be written as what? E power j 2 pi fct into e power j 2 pi fmt. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, this one, e power j 2 pi fct into e power j 2 pi minus fmt. Okay, so in every these three terms, e power j 2 pi fct, AC into e power j 2 pi fct is common. So that is why I have taken AC into e power j 2 pi fct as common, right? So rest of the things I am writing it here. See, first term is what 1 I will be getting. Then here e power j 2 pi fct I have taken it already. So only what is left out? E power j 2 pi fmt is left out. So that is why I am writing this term mu by 2 into e power j 2 pi fmt, right? For this one, already e power j 2 pi fct into AC is there, right, outside. So I can write mu by 2 into e power minus j 2 pi fmt. Yes, is this clear or you want me to write it?
No, I got it, sir.
Then I am saying I am going to write the phasor diagram for the term which is there in the square bracket. I have taken carrier with a magnitude of 1. Then I said what? I took this as reference point, right? So this is in what? Counterclockwise direction with respect to this. So I have written on the upper side. And second one is what? The counterclockwise, that is clockwise direction. That is e power minus j 2 pi fmt. I have written in this direction. And the resultant of these two side bands will give you the resultant of the side bands. Okay, so this is the amplitude of the carrier plus this resultant is what? This is the amplitude of the modulated signal. Okay, I will come to that in what way this is different from narrowband FM. So in the same way, I have written the expression for narrowband FM also. So narrowband FM expression is what? First term is AC cosine of 2 pi fct. Next minus beta into AC by 2 cos 2 pi fc minus fm of t, right? Then beta into AC by 2 cosine of 2 pi fc, 2 pi of fc plus fm of t, right? So you can write each and every term in terms of exponentials. Right, this cos of 2 pi fct can be written as what? E power j 2 pi fct. Okay, only I'm taking real part. Right, similarly, this one can be written as e power j 2 pi fct into e power minus j 2 pi fmt. This is what? E power j 2 pi fct into e power j 2 pi fmt. So take e power j 2 pi fct as common along with AC also. So I will be able to write this. Now you can draw the spectrum for this, no? That is phasor diagram. Right? Yes, will you be able to draw in the same way? Yes, I am asking you people, will you be able to draw?
Yes, sir.
Responsible. After
Yes, sir.
saying this much, every step, if I keep writing, then what people will understand? Yeah, just quickly, I take 2 minutes, I will complete this. Yeah, if I take this as reference, no, what can I write? For the first term, let us take first this positive term, right? E power j 2 by fmt. Can I write in this way? Yes, can I write in this way? The magnitude of beta by 2, right? If I take this as my reference, right? So this will be at what? 2 pi fmt angle. Yes, is this clear? What I have written? Yes, I am asking, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Similar to that, if it is what? Just e power minus j 2 by fmt, I would have written like this, right? But now what is there? Here minus sign is there, right? In the previous case, it was plus. That is what like this. Now, since it is minus, it should be mirror image of this. It should be in this direction. Yes or no? So this will be this one minus 2 pi fmt angle. Okay, the magnitude of beta by 2. So now you can draw. This is my resultant. Okay, just write the vertical line. Okay, so you can draw this one. Yes, sir. Is this clear? If it is just 2 minus 2 by fmt, I would have drawn like this, right? Since it is minus of e power minus j 2 by fmt, it will be mirror image of this. Okay, so now I can write this as my resultant. Okay, this one is what I said. This is the resultant of sidebands. This is the resultant of sidebands, and this one is the what? This one is the resultant of FM signal. Resultant of FM. Okay. So I think further analysis we'll do in the next class, I feel. Okay. In what way? How do we say the amplitude of the modulated signal is constant in case of FM with respect to this by comparing this phasor diagram with the phasor diagram of the standard AM. Okay. So with this I will stop.